How's it? Welcome back. We're in episode 9 now, and we ended last episode with some pretty, I'd say, mediocre paper farms. So I've gone back to the drawing board and I've created these. But before I show you those, have a look at this. First, have a listen. This thing has been cooking. Check this out. That's already full. That's halfway there almost. Eesh. That thing is nuts. I got rid of all the spiders as well. That was cool. So anyway, let me first show you how this works. And you can see it pretty well over here. Whoops. So you can take any screenshots if you want to build them yourselves. But let's just build one here quickly, shall we? Okay. It starts with a row of dirt. Like that. And then, well, first of all, this is the hopper chain that takes all the collected sugarcane. So now what we've got to do is create a basin for the water to hydrate all of this. Okay, that'll be the next step. And now we fill it with water. And then plant the sugarcane. Next we put the rails and powered rails in. And I know where all the powered rails go because they're in line with these, look. And then there's one on the end. We'll turn those on with switches underneath shortly. There we go. Next come the switches, one here. That wasn't me, I promise. And the other one here. So you see, this is where the water channel is over here. Next, I'll wrap it up in glass and put a few glowstone touches here and there. Like here and there. Okay, now before I wrap the rest of the glass up, I want to put this birch layer over here, because then we can put the pistons against it. This, of course, remember, is for the redstone. This is the module next door that we're copying. And that's really handy when you're building your second or third, or in this case, the fourth one. So I think I'm eventually going to build maybe another 2 more in there, but it's just going to take forever to dig, so I really think we ought to get a beacon at some point quite soon. And while we're here, let's just build the rest of this way, to where the observer is going to sit, which is there. Cool. Okay, now we put the pistons in. Now the block I want to use to break them will be this green concrete. Goes here. Okay. Next, the observer needs to know when this sugarcane grows up to there. So let's grab on our observer. Okay, and now this is why these modules are as long as they are, because of how long the redstone signal will last. So we'll need one repeater there, and redstone dust, and all the way along. Okay, that's all the redstone. Well, not really, there's a bit more to do down here, but anyway. So we may as well do that now. So once the sugarcane over there grows up, it sends the signal down here. Okay, this observer looks at that redstone over there, and when that powers, let me just hope I don't fall off here. Let's put this here for safety. We'll activate that piston. Before we close that up, let's pop the minecart with hopper there. Oop. Okay. And grab some redstone. So when that gets pushed down, it'll activate this redstone and send the minecart off. Once everything's fallen down and the minecart can pick it up, bring it back into this hopper chain and get spat out into there and all the way into the chests. Oh, we're just about to witness it now. There we go. So as soon as anything goes in there, like I showed you before with the creeper one, it lifts that up, sets the clock going, and everybody lived happily ever after. All that's left to do now is to finish encasing all the area that the sugarcane grows in glass. You don't have to, of course, I just like to do it that way. And that is it, pretty much done. Okay, all set. Okay, so now the wish that I had to come in here and just grab some gunpowder, grab some sugarcane, make some paper, and make some rockets is as easy as that. And well, whilst we're in the air, let me just show you this quickly. Do you remember those golems that were spawning on top? Well, I wanted to see if I could create an iron farm. Use some fences. Once after I built it, it hasn't really been working that well. But it's made a few. But eventually we're going to be developing another iron farm, so that doesn't matter. That's just kind of a practice one. And this is the funnel that brings it down. I think it's quite cool that I put all the flowers down here on the floor, and it looks like it's kind of spilling out, you know. Hopefully, I don't know if this is true or not, but maybe this will stop iron golems from spawning if we put enough of them down, because they might stop, if they're down there, they might stop them from appearing up there. But one other thing I had to do here is put fence gates up here, because iron golems kept on spawning in here as well. And I did accidentally punch one of them in the face. Sorry, dude. Alright. So that's the progress of that so far. In other news, I've been messing around with the bees again and trying out different things. I had some carpets there, and sometimes the bees don't get angry if there's carpet on top. That's how I'd like it to be. But I just tried it again earlier, and one of the bees got mad, so I'm too scared to risk it now. But I think it's nice with these iron bars over here, so you can still walk over it and pick up what you need, you know. And now it's time to move in Madam and Steve, but not here. They've been telling me that they've been noticing some odd goings on out there in the ice biome. We'll go and have a look at it. Oh, may as well go now. So I built them this little hut place over here. So we're going to move them in. I've seen people use these snow farms before, so I decided to see if I could work out how it works. And again, you can see all the blocks. I'm going to move it eventually, but it's so much fun. So I guess. So that's how it gets filled up with these snow layers. Then if you want some snowballs, you get a shovel without silk touch. Oh, there you go. And the snowballs start flowing in. I really think it's cool. Let's just put that over there. Now let's have a look at their little house. Looks cool from the outside. Pardon the pun. Now, eventually I'm going to give them their own door that they can come and go as they please, but I'm not going to be here most of the time. So, I put that button there. So it stays open until I close it. So anyway, here it is. So there's going to be a nice place for them to farm, to do a few bits and bobs. A bit sparsely decorated, but hey, we are in the middle of the tundra, or middle of the icebergs. So I'm going to get them in there and lock them in, because I've got plans for them. Well, this is going to be fun. Got it. Nice. Your voice is sounding a bit gruff there, madam. There you go, my dear. Enjoy your new home. I think you'll find it lovely. Right, let's go get Steve. Come on, dude, in you get. Nice one. That wasn't hard at all. Whoa. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Excellent. There we go, Steve. Oh, you went straight in. Madam? Oh. Something the matter? And you get? Inside? She just doesn't know what she wants. Come on, in you get. Okay, just one more guy to get down there. Okay, let's see if I can push him in without falling in myself. There we go. Okay, once we convert a few more farmers, we will obviously get them back in here. Still won't go in. Oh no, that's Steve. Okay, Steve's outside. There's Madam. Oh good. And they're planting some food. Good, good, good. You guys have fun. Steve, you need to be inside, bro. Go on. Oh man. In you get, my dude. In you go. Are they okay? Yeah, they look like they're fine. Cool. So watch the space. I'll show you what I've got planned. Okay, I've got 7 golden apples and a whole lot of villagers. Let's see if we can convert a few. Okay, so while these guys are curing up, I hope they only take 1 golden apple to cure, because I haven't got that many. I'll just show you the railway line. It's just a temporary one. So it just goes around here, and I popped a hole in the top there. Let's have a look. With an activator rail at the end. Okay, so that's the plan. Get well soon, guys. Hey, sorry guys, I think I messed up that recording a bit. It turns out they only need to be converted once, so we don't need this machine here at all. So let's just get these guys sent off there. What? Why is he turned into a librarian? Okay, let's just, as a precaution, make sure this guy gets to be a farmer before he goes up there, just in case. I'm not 100% sure it's going to make a difference, but let's have a look. There you go, my man. Right, nice one. Off you go. Enjoy your new life up there. So I've taken one of the beds away. We're going to have to wait until another baby gets converted before. But looks like they're settling in. So there's 4 beds now. Let's put this away. Right, this guy's really being sulky, standing there in the corner. He doesn't want to play. Doesn't want to turn into a farmer, but for the rest of these guys we'll give them some carrots to get them started. Oh, there you go, he converted. Nice. Okay, the final piece of the puzzle to put in place is this fence post over here, and everything's back how it was. We have 5 very well educated farmers over there. Some of them are at master level already, but you'll see they are trading very, very amazing prices here. So we'll just grab some pumpkins, and all of them will trade for 1, melons and pumpkins. Okay, enough with these guys. Let's go and build a skeleton XP farm, shall we? Hey dude, your future looks bright. So I think next episode... Oh, hang on, did you hear that? That, ladies and gentlemen, is an iron golem burning. And you know what that means? That's right, it's working. Cool. Right, so I want to go and build a skeleton XP farm, and I think next episode will be a good time to go and flatten a portion of the nether fortress and get some wither skeleton faces to build a beacon. But first, ooh, hang on. Eesh, this doesn't look good, guys. Ow. Let's go build that XP farm. Here we go. Now, this is how a Jublet builds a skeleton XP farm, okay? So that means we're just going to wing it. I just know the basic principles of how these things work, okay? So first I make a stalagmite out of the XP block. Next thing is to have 4 blocks of air all the way around and below. Okay, let me just get on with that. Okay, something a little bit like this. You'll see I've got these lights hooked up over here, all of them to the switch. We can move it eventually, but for now we just want to get this thing working. Okay, so it's time for the water streams. So we'll use some ice, shall we? So 1 there, and 1 there. This is a pretty old school design, but hey, it works. Okay, now I'll just cut this little bit out over here. Something like this. Okay, now we knock all of these blocks out, all these ones on the corner, including this one, and it should bring us to a central point. Okay, there's the central point over there, and because we want to avoid that redstone up there, let's go forward a couple of blocks and then down, and we'll just follow this all the way across. Okay, and the water stream ends here, and we're going to have a bubble column going all the way up over there. Okay, I'll just finish setting it all up and I'll bring you right back. Okay, we've got the basics of the farm done, but believe me, it's going to get a lot of decoration and a lot of work done. But it's time to get it ready and switch it on. We are stuck inside it at the moment, all sealed in. So let's get the water streams going, and obviously once we've done the water stream, you know, we don't have to do that thing where you jump around trying to hit torches. We can just flick a switch. Okay, so let's set the water free. So I've put some ice down here, and this is the root of the skeletons. Okay, so there's ice over here and soul sand, and the whole column up there is made out of ice. So let's break our way through, shall we? There we go. Let's put some lights on here for the moment so I can see what I'm doing. So it's brought us all the way up to level 70. So it's gone up roughly 23 blocks. Don't worry. Ooh, hang on. Let me just take a snack. And I'm sure we'll make this fall. Don't worry. Feather falling rules. Right. And that's where the skeletons will land. So quickly, I just want to, all I need to do really is just put the chest here for now. Well, not that way. There. Put a hopper in there. One in there. One in there. And top it up with a nice little snow cone. Now I'm hoping these vines aren't going to cause too many problems, but I'm thinking it's going to stop them from cramming. Okay, so only one. Ooh, this is from the water spill. Okay, so it's very sparsely decorated. I just wanted to make it functional for now, and trust me, when you see it when it's done, what the plan is, it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, enough nonsense. Let's switch the sucker on. Oh, I can hear them splashing. Let's see if they come up here. There goes one. There we go. Cool. And then you just give them a whack. And I've made it this wide and not the normal one thing here because I don't want them all to stand in the same spot. So you can get many more skeletons in the machine at the same time. So let me let them build up quickly and let's see how it works. No, it's starting to entity cram now. I think I'm going to have to get rid of the vines. Why aren't they leaving? Okay, well that's test one. Let's let it run for a little bit longer and see. Oh, it's because of the carpet. Oh, I see. They can't move left or right because of the carpet. Okay. Hey, I wonder if we just do that and that. Oops, not that. Okay, and I'll try and put the... let me get the vines back. Okay, see if this does anything. He died from thorns, cool. Get out the way, man. Okay, and I think a stone button, just to stop the vines from growing, would be a very good idea. Over there. Maybe there as well. Okay, let's make one more stone button. Oops. That's not where it goes. There. Okay, cool. Alright, let's let them build up again and see how it goes. Fi Fo Fum. I smell the bones of a skellybum. Be he alive or be he dead, I will slice those bones and mend my pickaxe. Nice one. Alright, I'm going to hang out with these dropouts and do some more testing, and I'll see you next week in the next episode. Bye.